if you're searching for a new breakfast favorite, I've got one that comes together quickly, but it does take a little planning. And what I mean by that, you're going to need a frozen loaf of bread dough. You can find that in the freezer section, usually near the Texas toast and all of that. So I have thawed this overnight and I have rolled it out. And you want to let it sit for maybe an hour or two before you roll it out so it gets nice and pliable and easy to manage. I've got half a block of cream cheese, so 4 ounces, and I've mixed 1/8 of a cup of sugar in there. So we're going to go ahead and place that on there. And when you roll this out, you're going to want to make it a rectangle because we are going to roll it up. Okay. Spread that all out. Make sure you get it toward the edges because otherwise you're going to have a roll that doesn't have cream cheese, and nobody wants that. Okay, and the next step in this is some blueberry jam. I have preserves because I can't find jam, but that also works. We're going to put about 3 spoonfuls in here. This is really just preference, but I do advise not putting too much in there, otherwise it's going to go everywhere and make a huge mess. And you don't want to press too hard down on the blueberry preserves or jam, whatever one you get, because otherwise it will start mixing in with the cream cheese, and you don't really want that to happen. You want them to separate just a little bit. All right, and next we're going to roll it like a jelly roll. Now, I can't promise that I'm going to do this perfectly because I'm not a jelly roll expert or anything like that, but you want to wrap it somewhat tight, but not too tight that you're going to get the jam everywhere. Okay, I did this way better today than I did yesterday. And next you would just cut this up in about 6 equal portions. But if you don't, that's totally okay because I didn't do it and they still worked out. They do get a little ugly if I'm being honest. You'll bake that for about 22 to 26 minutes in a 375-degree oven. Once that is done, you take it out here, you're going to frost it. It kind of looks like a cinnamon roll with your blueberry and cream cheese instead. Did forget to mention an important step. Before you do throw it in the bake, you want to let it proof a little bit in a warm space for about 10 minutes so it fluffs up and doubles in size. Then you're going to top it with some frosting. You can do icing, which is just powdered sugar and water, or I went ahead and got some cream cheese frosting. And of course, Meteorologist Joe Struce has a taste over there. I apologize, your bottoms are burnt, but how does it taste otherwise?
You know, what's interesting is you said cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
And that was my thought when I had my first bite. It looks like a cinnamon roll, but it's really pretty good. It does not taste like a July creation.
It doesn't, okay.
I wouldn't eat this morning when it's going to be 90 degrees.
Fair enough.
But November, December, cup of coffee, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, and it's super simple to come together. Again, you do just have to make sure you plan ahead because this is frozen dough. If you want to try this recipe out, of course, I will be posting it later today on Wayne.com, where all of my recipes are. You just have to hit the Lifestyle tab and click on Sierra, Cooking with Sierra. There it is. I almost forgot my own thing. Lifestyle tab, then Cooking with Sierra. Why can't I say this right now?
Cooking with Sierra.
Thank you, Joe. Joe will have more on your forecast, plus we'll tell you about a few events going on in the area when we return.